This is another video that's going to piss a lot of people off because I'm about to put every single mentor whose gimmick is psychology or training psychology out of business because it's not what you think. People think trading psychology is this magic key for trading. Discipline, they talk about patience, consistency, and the way it's usually presented is you think these traits are things that you can work on directly, and once you've got them, your trading will fall into place. That's wrong, because psychology isn't the vehicle that gets you to profitability. It's a destination you reach after you've done the right actions the right way over and over and over again. Okay, let's think about it. When people say, I need more discipline, what do they actually mean? They mean they want to stop breaking their own rules, right? When they say, I need more consistency or need to be more consistent, they mean they want to follow their plan the same way every single time. When they say, I need more patience, they mean they want to wait for their setup without forcing any trades. None of these are things you do. None of these are actionable steps. They're all outcomes of the actual solution. Because things like discipline isn't something you do. It's what you are. You don't do disciplined, you are disciplined. And after you've done the right thing enough times, it becomes automatic. Consistency isn't a choice you wake up and make. It's the byproduct. It's the sum of showing up at the same time, running the same process, and refusing to skip steps. Patience doesn't appear out of nowhere. It comes from putting yourself in enough real-time situations where waiting paid off. And this is where you and every other trader gets stuck. You try to work on psychology without slicing it down into the practical, actionable steps that you can measure. You can't measure discipline. How many units of discipline do you need before you're disciplined, right? By the very nature of the word, it doesn't make sense. And if it's not measurable, it's not adjustable. And if it's not adjustable, you can't fix it. You can't measure, I was more disciplined today in a way that's actionable. But what you can measure are things like how many trades you took that matched every rule on your checklist, how many setups you skipped because they didn't meet your criteria, how often you moved your stop or target outside of your plan, how many times you showed up at your scheduled trading window on time, how quickly you logged your trades after closing them. These are things that you can track, review, and improve, and every one of them leads to the trait you want. You start taking everything that appears in your checklist, well, guess what? That's disciplined. You start skipping trades that don't, that's discipline, right? You stop moving your stop and target outside your plan over and over again, doing that multiple times, that's discipline, okay? If you commit to taking only valid trades for 30 attempts in a row, you'll become more disciplined without actually working directly on discipline. If you never miss your pre-decided trading window for a month, you'll become consistent without working on consistency. And if you review and score every trade by the end of the day, you'll become more patient and self-aware without working on patience. And this is why trading psychology, as most people talk about it, is absolutely backwards. I know creators and mentors out there who have entire platforms built on trading psychology. But you don't fix your mindset and then suddenly start trading well. You fix your actions, and your mindset will naturally, as a byproduct, adapt to those actions. It's like fitness. You don't become motivated first and then go to the gym every day. You go to the gym every day, and eventually the motivation follows because the habit is in place and you see your progress. So if you want your discipline, if you want your consistency, if you want your patience in trading, stop saying that you have to work directly on them. Instead, you need to design or create or adhere to a process that forces you to act in a way those traits demand, and then track it. Because in trading, the traits we call psychology are not the beginning. They aren't the vehicle. They are what you end up with. Because psychology is not the steering wheel. It's the destination that you arrive at once you've built the habits that take you there.